We do this every year. One of the great joys of the IPL is looking at players emerge. They're playing alongside big names, they're being thrust into pressure situations, and there's so much to see about them over 14 games. Some of them play 8 or 9 games. But there's always some names that, when you look at the scorecard, tell you, come look at me. And I found 4 or 5 young players this year that my eyes started drifting towards. Top of that list, and I think he's top of everybody's list, is young Shreyas Iyer. I saw a little bit of Shreyas Iyer at the Under-19 World Cup. He wasn't in the side. They played Ricky Bhui of Andhra. And suddenly he came in towards the end when India were not going to make it. And he looked a different player. I was very surprised when Mumbai picked him though. You've got to take a call on whether or not he's ready for the Ranji Trophy. And then Praveen Amre saw to it that he was picked for the Delhi Daredevils. Not just that, they asked him to open the batting. And he has been wonderful to watch. Like everybody of his generation, he's been fearless, he plays the big shots, he goes on, he takes on bowlers of enormous pedigree, and he scored a lot of runs this year. But he's also anchored sides to victories, which is what you look for in a player. But why Shreyas Iyer, and why am I not comparing him with, say, someone who's very excited by last year, Manan Vora? Or you had these players who come and go. Paul Valtati came and went away. Surya Kumar Yadav's become a sort of 15-20 ball player. The reason I'm more excited by Shreyas Iyer is because he's made 800 runs in the Ranji Trophy. And even there, moved up the order, batted at 3, and that's what excites me. If you can be a long form player and you can do well in the short form, then you're someone to watch out for. So he's my number 1 pick. My number 2 pick made his name last year, and that's Sandeep Sharma. And the reason I picked him again is because he's come back a little quicker. We've seen a lot of these in-swing bowlers from the north. Praveen Kumar, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, they all bowl at a certain pace. You see, when Bhuvneshwar's pace dropped, he looked ordinary. He has to be beyond a certain pace. Sandeep Sharma's got there, but I like him even more because he takes wickets with the new ball. And I know Kings 11 have had a terrible season, but Sandeep Sharma has consistently given them wickets at the top. And he bowls a good Yorker, so he's someone to look forward to. He will almost definitely, if Shami is not fit, be in my team to go to Bangladesh, and definitely thereafter in the series in Zimbabwe. So those are 2. I'm going to look at 2 spinners, both of whom sort of attracted attention last year a little before, but have taken strides this year. One is Pawan Negi. When you play for the captain side, people look at you to see how the captain is playing you. And Dhoni's been playing Negi at 5, 6, 5 sometimes. He's getting him into bowl before Jadeja. Maybe that's a message going out to Jadeja, but he's held his own so far. And he tosses the ball. There's something about him, but he bats. And so this, you want to keep your eye on Pawan Negi. I'm just as excited about Yuzvendra Chahal. So I'm a little bit with Mumbai Indians and when they won the Champions League, but he's come in and he's done the difficult things for RCB. Occasionally he's bowled at the end, sometimes he's bowled right at the start, he's tossed the ball up, he's a specialist spinner, and I think India should look really closely, certainly in the limited overs format. Chahal, if I was his advisor, I'd tell him move out of Haryana now and go and play somewhere else. I know that there's a lot of support, a lot of good young players coming out of there, but if Amit Mishra is playing there, he's only going to get that many opportunities. And my 5th, not Deepak Hooda, who I got excited by early. Hardik Pandya, again someone who plays fearlessly. What a young boy called Sarfaraz Khan. I've only seen him a little bit, but when you see someone a little bit, you see that he's fearless. You see that he's okay in certain situations. He's not afraid of those situations. There's a swagger about him. There's something that says, come look at me. I like being in this situation. My prediction for him is that his rise on the field will very much be determined by how he carries himself off the field, because he's precocious. He's so young, he's come in so early, he'll have to gather himself. So those are my 5 names. I've got Sarfaraz Khan, the batsman, Yuzvendra Chahal, the leg spinner, Pawan Negi, the left arm spinner, Sandeep Sharma, the seamer, and top of my pile is Shreyas Iyer. If you want to stay up to date with all my video blogs, hit the subscribe button.